Greetings, everybody! Ho ho! It's a marvelous Monday. That's right. We are on May 8th, which means we're 8 days into the month. Kind of cool. I feel like I feel like we're almost halfway through May, which means we're closer to June, which means we're closer to Dallas. So if you can join us in Dallas, it might be worth it. Of course, you have Fan Expo in Dallas, which is one of the reasons a lot of people are going, but I'm going to hang out with some friends, hopefully some of you. We've got some things we're planning in the background, so we'll see how far we go there. Of course, there's lots to cover today as far as stories go, and there are great shows on all day long, including Midnight's Edge in the morning, coming up right after this one. And many, many more, including wrapping up your evening over on Comics Division with Yelling at Parked Cars. And I've provided the links in the description to both of those, in addition to the 17 stories that we're going to be talking about today. And for those of you watching on Twitter, Rumble, YouTube, and potentially tomorrow or the day after, Kick, Odysee, and maybe Minds. Thank you. Thanks for being here. We got to get going. So let's say hi to each and every one of you. And there are a lot of you here this morning. I want to say thanks to the people who joined us most recently as we just went live. We go live about 3 minutes early every day just to do a sound check with all of you. So with that being said, let's say hello. Why Destroyer 3466V joins us on this marvelous Monday morning. We've got Captain Fandom Nerd as well. Jacob Ironside is out there with the cool avatar, and our good friend Vince Womack is here saying greetings and salutations. Troy Pacelli is here. What's going on, Troy? You've got the Bat Cap here, and let's see. Liger Fan is in the house. We've got Critizable, the Rainbow Knight. He's been suffering some issues when going to collect his coffee. Lots of tentacles, I understand. Professor Etienne Falarudo is in the house, as well as O.C. Dobbins. Good to see you, my friend. We've got Dave G. Sound hanging out with us as well, and the great Morgan King. The talented Andy Masterson is here, and so is one of the great mods, the Union of Amateur Strategists. We've got our good buddy David Glenn in multiple places, including over on Rumble. Thanks for the support there, O.C. Dobbins, and many more that are watching on Rumble. Remember, we are simulcast. We've got Low Spec Linux Laptop hanging out with us. We've got our good buddy Olaf Von S from across the pond, who I will see not only here, but over on Midnight's Edge in the morning, moderating away. The wonderful mod Darren Hughes is with us. We've got 11 Alpha saying good morning all. The great Dad Man Walking 55. And my buddy Judicon. What is going on, Judicon? We've got Fat Elvis in the house. He's getting ready to go see some Guardians. He smashed the thumb, though, and that's the important thing. You should smash it, too. Just don't break your keyboard. We've got Randall Orser hanging out with us. There's Scott Cook. We've got Hillis Mallory. There's Christopher Dominguez. We've got Tender Warrior 68, a Tipping Barn, Blackia, and of course, Darius Munchausen with that $4 cup of coffee that I absolutely need. Thank you, friend. Matt G. What's up, Matt G? He promotes everybody in the chat. We got Adam. What's going on? Can't wait to see you tomorrow. We've got Katsith, hello, and Maestro Chi. That's right. Adam shows up on a lot of streams now, including Mr. H. So you guys are very supportive of everybody. Look, it's John Puma out there. Good to see you. I think I already said hi to Maestro Chi. I already got Matt G. Lots of folks are here. Let's see. The lovely Southern Belle is hanging out. There's our buddy Atwood. What's up? That's right. What is up? Ram Bam 3000 from across the pond. Our good friend Dapper Bard Games is here, fresh off a birthday. We got Keck 44 hanging out. The marvelous mustache himself, Channel Surf, and so many more. Look at all these wonderful humans. Yeah, I have a pasta story for you, indeed. Look at it. Ah, look at that. It is Theme Park Casual. What's up, TPC? Stian Mondstadt is here. What's going on? Let's see. A couple other folks like Forbidden Ruin. It's so good to see you, my friend. And there's Ironcaster. Oh, Ironcaster. We got our buddy John Sapola, Spaceship Vampire, and Tiberius K. But wow, we are over time. We have to go. Walter Tamazuski, what's up? Thanks for the humor you sent me the other day. Enjoying those. Sean Estep is here. What's up, Sean? Lord Raw, it's been a minute. Good to see you. Brightest Day, what's up, buddy? Look, it's Isaj Melody and Arthur Goodnessock. I hope I got that right. All right, guys. 6 minutes starts now. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are and whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6 Minute Daily. We have a lot to talk about, not a lot of time to do it in. 17 stories in all. Last week, we were averaging near 20 every single day, so it's a slow news day. It's mostly box office anyway, and I'm going to get around to making a box office video. Probably not the one that a lot of people wants to hear, especially Marvel, considering just how poorly Guardians of the Galaxy opened. Originally, they thought it would be about 110 million, which was not going to play well. That was going to be just barely over Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, but they eked out a few more $1 bucks, 114 million domestic open in the States. That tells you a lot about either the brand failure of Disney with all of their IPs, or it tells you that it's too expensive to go to the film, or people just don't have money anymore. It tells you a lot of things all at once. Like, well, it's playing decently internationally. I mean, it got 28 million in China. What we've learned about China is it's not going to earn a whole lot more. This thing might make 35 million total there. That's only $7 million more. We'll have to see. Of course, with $114 million box office opening, they need it to have long legs. Hello, Gamora. No, not those kind of legs. It needs to go a little bit longer in the theaters, like, well, I don't know, Mario or Top Gun or something like that. It needs a long-term audience, staying power. It's all about the hold. Well, when you look at it, you can see that the international earnings are up considerably at $168 million. That imbalance seems to be a truism for a lot of Marvel films, except for Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania, where the numbers were nearly identical. If these numbers get closer to identical, and this thing has a 60% fall, it's done. Not going to make money. Speaking of not making money, the WGA is obviously still on strike, which now creates the opportunities for studios to pull some shenanigans, at least according to some in Hollywood, and we'll get there in a moment. But studios have suspended their overall deals with different creators, and I would say, well, that's good, because most of the overall deals you signed with those creators, they're terrible creators. They shouldn't have those overall deals to begin with. I mean, J.J. Abrams had an overall deal, and the Patrice Cullors of BLM fame had an overall deal. But the writer's strike could eventually cost well over that $2 billion economic impact that the last strike had. Although if you adjust for inflation, it was $2.8 billion in economic impact. And that's just if it's 100 days. I think you're looking at $4 or $5 billion in damage if we end up at a 3-month strike. I'm pretty sure that's how much it's going to cost. Maybe more. Yikes. But Judd Apatow says the studios have been planning this for years. Wait a minute. They knew that this was going to happen. They knew the WGA was unhappy. Why didn't they stop it? It's going to cost them money. I'm not really sure Judd Apatow is the voice of wisdom in this situation. He's certainly not the voice of wisdom when it comes to, I don't know, intriguing audiences any longer. Stranger Things is one of the casualties, though. They've not, been able to do anything with the production. In fact, this is a major pause button here, and they stand with the WGA. And I guess you have to when you're the showrunner, creator, and writer, like the Duffer Brothers are. They could, of course, film this production, but if they had to make dialogue changes, they might have some issues with the WGA. So best just to hit the pause button. Richard Dreyfuss didn't pause when he told, everybody in Hollywood that the Oscar diversity junk, that's bad. And that these ideas, these new rules, they make him vomit, amongst other things. It's not like he's saying that, Hollywood doesn't need diversity or that you need to worry about this. It's just, it shouldn't be hard-coded into Oscar nomination requirements. Dish has lost another 500,000 TV subscribers in its most recent quarter, which accelerates the pace of them losing subscribers. Where are these people going? Because it's not to streaming services. I don't know. Rings of Power casts are out there teasing this terrible project. Moyford Clark talks about her becoming acquainted with her love of her life, her ring, Nenya. That's how they're promoting this thing. My goodness. Facebook is 3 billion users. The problem is most of them are old, and they're really trying to get back to relevant. So, yeah, they're wanting to take over some of the shorts, like clip content out there. We'll see if that works for them. So far, they've failed. Congress is going to, come up with some new rules for tech, which just means rules for you and I. Basically a way to control information like they do pretty much every place else. The stock market is down as it starts today, trying to level out after a very bad week last week. Yellen said there are no good options if Congress doesn't act on the debt. No, it's the president that needs to accept the fact that you're going to have to roll back the spending, pal. And finally, hundreds of pounds of pasta were found dumped near a New Jersey stream. 500 pounds in all, it's estimated, and it had to be cleared by community workers. Not really quite sure what the point was. It didn't cause any environmental damage or health issues, but yeah, they didn't even bother to investigate all that much. My thoughts, it was a prank. Be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye!
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
Okay, so I started to fix the credits here, but I got a bunch of more members last night. So I'm going to work on slowing this down and adding a ton more names. Hopefully you guys can, continue to grow this list and create that problem for me. That's a lot of fun. Oh, wow. It's going to be a fun Monday, guys. I'm not kidding. Midnight's Edge in the morning should be fire today. And obviously yelling at parked cars will be good. And there's some stuff in between there that will entertain you. I think even Spork and News Podcast is going to do something. I don't know. But, yeah. You know what? You're right, Vince Womack. Maybe put 2 columns of names up for this to slow it down a bit. I mean, maybe I'll do 3 columns. Make it like movie credits. I don't know. All I know is I'm very thankful for all of these members and to all of the members out there and all of you that are watching every day. See ya.